big fight with GSP.
Oh yeah,
that's why that took place, because you had that belt.
Yeah, I mean,
Fight.
George beat me fair and square that night, but there was a lot going on going into that camp. That the final week, and again, I never said anything at the time because God bless George, and he's a great guy, and I respect the hell out of George. I really do. How can you not? I mean, I know I talked all that shit leading into the fight, but that was just me having a laugh. Right. I was literally having fun with it. I had no ill will towards George.
It seemed like you were enjoying it.
Yeah, I was just having fun, just busting balls. You know what I mean? I think George is incredible. I think George is the consummate professional. He's an inspiration to all aspiring martial artists out there. If there's one man you can model your career on, the way he trains, the way he looks after his body, the way he cross-trains, George St-Pierre would be that man. He's an inspiration to myself, So nothing but the greatest of respect. But people, as we said at the start of the show, that doesn't sell. People don't want to see that. People don't want to see that. Right. So I'll play the bad guy. I've been portrayed as a bad guy my entire career, by the UFC, the editing, I've fallen foul to some creative editing. I've fallen foul to my own mouth as well at times. Yes. So, come on, I'm my own worst enemy as well. But
the week before the fight.
Yeah, week before the fight, I had the best training camp of my life, sounds braggy, but knocking out multiple sparring partners, not on purpose. I felt incredible. Felt absolutely incredible. Final sparring session, we had My Protein. They'd flown in for a photo shoot. There was someone else there for a photo shoot. The gym's absolutely packed, and we got some guys in there sparring me. And, everybody wants to be the guy, that gets the takedown or whatever, or gets the submission on the guy. That's how it is. Yeah. That's why I don't like going to too many MMA gyms when I was fighting, because every time you walk in, you have a target on your back. Anyway, it was the final round. We'd done 5 rounds. It was the Friday before the fight. And this guy shoots in, shooting a double leg, runs me all the way across the octagon like his life depended on it, picked me up, slammed me down, and his shoulder just went right into my ribs, and I felt it instantly. Just all the cartilage just tore completely. And I just started swearing and screaming out, fucking, because I knew. Mm-hmm. I went, saw a doctor and whatnot, and it wasn't good. So I got treatment every day, and I was having ice on me and all that type of stuff. But it wasn't working. So what we came up with this plan. I was going to inject myself with lidocaine before the fight because it will numb you. But the problem is the area where it was you can pierce a lung. Where I have to go in, you could pierce a lung and bleed to death, cause internal bleeding. Yeah, so I got this doctor, and I had the needle, I had the lidocaine, and I was gonna fucking go in and sneak into the toilet and FaceTime the doctor, and he was like, okay, and anyway, the whole thing, it was just too on top. It was bullshit. I was like, fuck this is the stupidest plan ever. Bollocks to it. I'll fight with a sore rib, a bit of adrenaline, and you're not gonna feel it anyway. Which I didn't on the night, But people said, oh, you didn't look yourself in there. You weren't moving too much. I said, yeah, no shit. I couldn't move. But as I said, hey, all credit to George. God bless him. He did great.
Was this a sparring partner that you had sparred with regularly?
No, he came. Dean Amasinga, great guy. Just came in from England for the last couple of weeks.
So it was Dean who took you down?
Yeah.
I know Dean very well.
Yeah, you know Dean, yeah. Yeah, fucking Dean, the prick.
I love that dude. Dean, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, no, he's a great guy. Dean's awesome.
He's great.
Yeah, he's great. It's the way it goes. You're training and, what are you going to do?
Fuck. So many fights. I mean, that was Rafael dos Anjos when he was supposed to fight McGregor. Like last round, last sparring, kicks an elbow and breaks his foot.
Oh, so that's why Diaz came in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This happened to so many guys.
It's such a fine line because you feel good. You've trained so hard, you feel great, and you think, like your coach will say, okay, let's call it there, guys. We're good. Call it there, and you're like, I don't know, I feel good. Come on, let's get one good one in. Because sometimes I normally train spar Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And if the Wednesday spar goes really well, you're like, let's end it there. Because you want to end on a really good spar. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because you feel like a world champion. You feel great. You remember how you handled all your sparring partners and whatever good shots you landed, and you didn't really take any damage. That's great momentum to go into the fight with. And you don't know if you have another sparring session, it's going to go like that. Right. You might be tired, you might be worn down. Those guys might be on their game that day. And if you get a tough sparring session, well, then you want to do one more, because you can't go into a fight after getting your ass kicked in a sparring session.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's not good karma or energy to go in there with. So it's always a weird one. It's a fine balancing act. But yeah, there you go.